Hey everyone, it's Chica. Let's make giant conversation hearts for Valentine's Day. We love to decorate big and oversized, and Valentine's Day is a great opportunity. So we're gonna make these giant conversation hearts, which are perfect for decorations on your table, on your mantle, in your classroom, anywhere you wanna decorate. It's also a really fun way to give a nice gift. So let me show you how easy it is to make these out of candy boxes. We are going to make these oversized conversation hearts out of regular candy boxes, heart-shaped candy boxes that you can get at the store. If you do your planning ahead of time and pick them up at the end of, like at the after Valentine's Day sales, you'll be all set for next year because you can get the candy for cheaper and then just eat the candy. But if you have to buy them new, it's not a problem. There's plenty to choose from. Just go to the store and look down the aisle and see what all the options are. As you're looking at the numerous options for these heart-shaped candy boxes, there's two important things you want to keep in mind besides it being a nice big size box. The first is the side. You want one with this nice smooth side here. Most of them are not going to have that. Most of the ones you see in the store are going to be kind of cheaply made these days, where there's a piece that comes out the top and the bottom. But this smooth side is what you want because you want it to look like a solid conversation heart, right? You want a nice piece of candy. So you definitely want one with a smooth side. The next thing you're going to look for is any embossing on the box. This one that I found here has zero embossing. It's a completely flat surface. You can see kind of by the glare there. You definitely want no embossing if possible. However, sometimes you have to take what you can get. Here's one that I've did before with, if you look right here, do you see that groove? You can see the embossing on there. You can only see it if you look up close. It's not that big a deal. And by the way, there was no embossing on the back. You can actually make two of these, the front and the back. And you can separate them to make two if you want to. So sometimes it's worth it to get the embossed one if it's the shape that you want, especially because you can just flip it over or make two out of them. So this year I got really lucky with this. I actually bought two of them. This is not only smooth sides and no embossing, it happens to be one of my favorite candies ever. I love turtles. So I'm very excited about this. So this is what we're gonna start with today, and we're gonna make some giant conversation hearts. Okay, now that I've unwrapped this, you can see again this nice no embossed cover, which is so great. And oh, look at how they're wrapped inside. That makes it so easy for me to eat one right now. I'm telling you, turtles are one of my favorites. So good. So because we have this perfect shape box already, really all we have to do to turn it into a giant conversation heart is paint it. So I'm going to use some regular craft paint. This is a nice multi-surface paint that will stick really well to this. You can use pretty much any acrylic craft paint you have. You could probably use spray paint too. I didn't try that, but this is what we're going to use today. So let's paint. See how nice this paint covers? It might still take 2 coats, but that's still not bad. Just goes on really easy. And once again, that smooth side on the box is critical to getting this perfect smooth shape here that looks just like the conversation hearts. I'm going to go ahead and do the bottom as well, the bottom of the box. And there's 2 things you can do with this. You can put the box back together and have it be a solid piece on both sides. Or if you just need it for decoration and you don't care if it's solid on the front or the back, you can just make this 2 different hearts. And that works pretty well too. You can do different colors. You can do different messages on it. You definitely have options. I have finished the first coat and I'm going to leave these to dry. In the meantime, we're going to do 2 things. Number 1, you're going to like this video because I'd really appreciate it. And number 2, I'm going to eat another turtle because it's so good. I can't help it. All right, this is dry, so I'm going to put the second coat on. No problem. Look at that. Perfect coverage. Just needed 2 coats with this paint. Again, you can use any paint you have on hand for this. You could probably use spray paint. I really wanted this particular shade of purple and pink, and that's what I had available to me in my craft paint, so that's what I used. But really the whole idea here is just that you're painting the existing boxes for a really quick, easy solution to making these giant conversation hearts. I'm actually going to take a second here and prop this up. I didn't really think this through. I'm just going to put this little can of paint underneath and set it on top. That way my edges are lifted up off the table and they won't stick to this paper. I should have done that from the very beginning. But I didn't think about it till now when I got paint all over myself. So we're gonna do this going forward, and I think this will work a lot better. If you have not subscribed to us yet, please do, because we would definitely love to have you as a follower here on our channel. We have so much cool stuff coming up, and I wouldn't want you to miss any of it. By the way, I'll show you the paint I'm using here. It's this DecoR multi-surface. This one is Lavender Fields and Pink Cadillac is the two colors that I'm using. I love this paint. It is so great. It sticks to everything, covers really well, comes in great colors. So that is what I'm using here, and I just love this paint. So let's just get this second coat on here, and these will be done with the paint. Look, my paint is dry and I have my giant purple heart. Isn't it cute? I'll show you once again, because there's no embossing on the box that I picked. I have a nice smooth surface. So good call, right? Now the next step is to add some cute phrases on here. These are conversation hearts after all, and they need to have little messages. So I'm gonna write this with this paint pen. You could use a paintbrush and paint. You could use stickers if you wanted. You could vinyl cut. I'm just gonna use this pen because I think it'll be easier, and I'm gonna write my message across here. So I'm gonna put sweetheart. So I'm gonna start by just, let's start in the middle. Kind of helps me get it centered. And then I'm going to put heart under here. So that's what I did first, is just block it out just in regular letters. But now I'm going to go back and make the letters fatter, because that's how it needs to be to look like it is on the real thing. So we're just going to make these a little bigger like this. This marker makes this a lot easier because I can just fill it in as I go. See, there's my S. So we're going to keep on doing this and get this whole message on here. Sweetheart. Oh, so cute. I love it. Here's my first one. It's done. I love it. It looks so cute, and that marker made it so easy to do. In fact, it's so good. I think I might reward myself with another turtle. I can't help it. They're too good. Okay, sweetheart is done, and now I'm going to do one that says cutie pie, which is another classic phrase that you see on here all the time. So there you go. That's how easy it is to make these. Aren't they adorable? You can use different size boxes, different colors, all of the pastels. You can make your own custom messages here. I really like the handwritten look, but you can use stickers. You can do whatever you want for whatever your comfort level is. And you can customize these messages to something cute, special for your sweetheart. I really love them. I think they're adorable. Now remember, I told you before that since you have these nice solid sides here, I could put these together and make a solid piece. I could decorate each one and make two. So you could get twice as many out of it, depending on how you want to decorate. I'm going to put these giant conversation hearts with my giant Hershey's Kisses and my giant heart-shaped candy box, that I've created for Valentine's Day decor. It's a whole oversized thing. So you should definitely check out our other videos so that you can see how we put all that together. I'll put some links below so that you don't miss a thing. Thanks for watching, and I hope you had fun making these oversized conversation hearts with me. If you've got any more fun ideas for making oversized candy, let me know. I love crazy stuff like that, so I'd love to hear it in the comments below. And please make sure you subscribe so you don't miss more of our fun project ideas that are coming.